going to be reviewing the Primal Clash set. I'm going to be going over all of the good cards. Not all the cards, just the ones that I think are going to be good. And we're going to see which ones are actually good and which ones are not good. So let's go over it. So, Beedrill is interesting. You could do Allergic Shock and then like retreat into Seismitoad next turn, use Round, knock that thing out. Who knows? Beedrill, I think, is going to be an interesting card for Rogue Deck Friday. Who knows? Beedrill, interesting. Sceptile, nice card. Nurture and Heal. You could play it with Verzi and Genesect. I could see that working. I think that Sceptile's an interesting card. More grass type decks might pop out, especially with one of the grass types in the set that's really good. This thing is interesting. It's got an ability where, it can't be damaged by, like, lasers. Even though Freddy got Verizian, I don't think this card is that good. You could try it with Verizian Genesect, but who knows? I think the other Sceptile is just better, in my opinion, anyways. Ludicolo, nothing too special either. Here's the good card, Trevenant EX. This thing is pretty much like Keldeo EX. Cool artwork, but Wood Blast does the same thing as Secret Sword did, just with grass energy. Because we have Rizian in this format, this thing is going to see a lot of play, I'm pretty sure. Dark Forest is also a pretty good attack. Trevenant EX is just a really good card in general. Now this is another cool card, Ninetales. Each player can't play any stadium cards from his or her hand. Now that is also a pretty strong card. You can prevent stuff like Shadow Circle. You can play with Manectric EX to prevent Shadow Circle, so Yveltal can't really get out of that weakness. You can prevent Verbank, all kinds of cool stuff. I think that Ninetales is a pretty good card. This is an interesting card too. You can play with Malamar. I mean, I highly doubt it'll be a good deck, but definitely could be an interesting idea. I'll definitely try it out for Rogue Deck Friday in the future. Who knows? This Macargo, nothing too special. This Macargo is a lot better. The artwork is awesome, but this thing's really good. It does 120 if it's an EX. This could be a cool way to counter Verzian Genesect, especially you can play with Seismitoad. So I think Macargo is a pretty good card. Fleur Torchic, that has a pretty good attack actually, which is cool. Blaziken, 1 for nothing, and then it does attach the energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon anyway. Like, interesting. It's a stage 2, but who knows? It could see some play. Who knows? We got Camera Up DX, which is a pretty good card too. You can play with Blacksmith if you think about it, but I don't know if it'll really see that much play. Just who knows? It does the same thing as Rayquaza EX sort of does. I don't know. I don't really think Camera Up DX will see too much play, but it's an interesting card to say the least. It could work. It could work. Pardon me. Swampert, nothing too special. Okay, this Swampert I literally think is one of the best cards in the whole set. Look at this. It's got an ability. When you put an energy on it, you can put another one on. Wait. I think that says attach energy. It's so blurry I can't see it, but that ability is really good. Not to mention diving. Not to mention this. Diving Search. Just search your deck for any card you want to put in your hand. No biggie. Hydro Pump is a very strong attack. You don't even need to play Blastoise with this card. This card, like I said, I think it's one of the best cards in the whole set. It's just an amazing card. It's just so good. It's so good. For Ludicolo, not really too special there. Whalelord EX, I don't think it's that playable in all honesty. 5 energy for 120 and it puts itself to sleep? Really? Yeah, this card sucks. The HP is nice, but I don't know. I just don't really think it's that good. It's just no. Whiscash, nothing too special either. Milotic, I could honestly see being played with Seismitoad EX. You can play it every turn with Super Scoop Up AZ, and you can continuously get your hammers back and keep playing them over and over again. Yeah, Milotic could work. I could see it also being played in Aromatisse Fairy decks. I doubt it, but who knows. You can get your rainbow energies back. I don't know. It's an interesting card, to say the least. Definitely an interesting one to look at, for sure. Walrein, nothing really too special here. Now, Huntail, I think, is a very good card. It could be a great way to counter Donphan and Landorus with its attack Powerful Storm. Pretty good card, if I do say so myself. Like I said, I think this card will work well at taking out Landorus and Dawn fan. Nothing too special with Gorbis. Yeah, nothing too good going on there. This card, Kyogre, I don't really think it's that good either. It doesn't really have any good attacks. It's just not that good of a card. Same with Kyogre X. I don't think it's that good. I mean, Giant Whirlpool could be useful Blastoise, but I don't know. I really don't know if it'll be playable. Primal Kyogre X, however, will be played well with Blastoise. It's a really good card. 3 for 150, that is just amazing. That is an amazing attack. 4 for 150, and then move 2 energies from one of your bench. This attacks 3rd damage to your opponent's bench Pokemon. That is just a really good card. Very, very good card. Same with Manaphy. It has the draw support back, kind of like Cleffa did back in the day. It could work with Blastoise. Who knows? Nothing too special out of these guys. Electros is another very, very good card. You may basically put an energy from your bench Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. From one of your active, not your opponent's active. I'm an idiot. But this card is very good with stuff like Bronzong. Definitely a very good card in my opinion. Very, very good card. Nidoqueen, nothing too special. I could work with a rogue deck, who knows. This card's interesting. You get attack twice with it, but who knows. I don't really see it being played that much, in all honesty. Tentacruel, same thing. I don't really see it being played. Nothing too special, nothing too special here, either with the Rhyperiors. But, I mean, interesting card to say the least, but I just don't really think it'll see any play at all. Same with this one. I like this artwork because it kind of reminds me of the old days when, back in the Pokemon Platinum days. Kind of reminds me of those artworks. Nothing too special with Medicham. It could work with, strong energy and stuff, but nothing too special. Same with this. Nothing too special. This Medicham actually is even worse than that one. The other one I think is better. This card is interesting. Search your deck for 2 special energies and put them in your hand. I don't really think it's that playable, but it's an interesting ability to, it's history and attack to say the least. This Groudon I don't think is good, even with the fighting support. I just don't really think it's that good of a card. Groudon EX I actually think is a very strong card. Not for Massive Ren, but for Ripclaw. You can stack it with Strong Energies, Muscle Bands, Fighting Stadium, Machamp, and Hammers. This card I think could see some cool play. I definitely am gonna try and test this thing out. Primal Groudon is amazing. If there's a stadium play, it does 200. Yeah, this card is amazing. That's why I like Groudon so much. I think it could work well. Hippowdon's another good card. 60 damage, and then it can't be affected by damage from an EX. That is really good. EXs won't damage that thing. So that's pretty interesting. Definitely a cool card. This is our 3rd Diggersby we've gotten out of all these X and Y sets. Sharpedo EX. Unfortunately, I do not think that this card is very good. Dark Patch isn't in the format. We do have stuff like Aromatisse, but you gotta discard energy, and this card sucks. Even with Hydreigon, I don't think Sharpedo will see any play. The full art looks nice, though. Crawdon, I think, will see play with Seismitoad. Unruly Claw is a pretty good attack. Or not attack, ability, sorry. You play it from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon. Discard an energy card attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. This card, I think, will be a fun card to play with Seismitoad and Groudon. And, yeah, just Crawdon's an interesting card. Aggron, that's really blurry, but Aggron's an alright card. Like I said, it will probably be played a lot with Bronzong. It's interesting. Its Primal Evolution is really good. Flip a coin of heads. It does 120 more damage. This thing can do 240 damage. And it's really easy to power up with Bronzong. And it has Spirit Link. Yeah, amazing card. Amazing card. Probopass, nothing special. Nothing special. The artwork on that extra looks nice. Nothing special here. You can attack twice, but nothing too special, like I said. Aegislash, this is pretty cool. There's a Leavanny, but you have to have energy on to prevent the weakness. So I think this card will see some play. Who knows? Who knows? It's an interesting card to say the least. Now this thing could work well with against Manectric, because you can move that Spirit Link. It could work well with Spirit Link decks, because you can move that Spirit Link off that Pokemon, just put on something pointless like Bronzong or something. Or yeah, this card I think is pretty cool. Interesting tech card to say the least. Zoomerl, nothing too special. Now this one I actually like the artwork on really much. Like, look at how cool that artwork looks. Plus, Dwindling Wave could be interesting. I don't know. I'll have to test it out. It looks like it could be an interesting card. I just want to play it because of how nice it looks. Gardevoir EX is a pretty cool card. Life Leap could be interesting, but I think Shining Wind is where, no pun intended, shines. Does 100 damage. And then during your next turn, this thing has no weakness. This thing could work well because, Dialga Bronzong decks could rip this thing apart. But with that effect, it could work. This thing, I think, is an awesome card, too. This attack does 30 damage times the number of things. I honestly think you could play it with that ability, with that Stadium Story that allows you to use Shining Wind. I don't know if this will be playable or not, but it's an interesting combo of cards, to say the least. This thing isn't that good. This thing is really good. You can play it with Blastoise as like a rogue deck, maybe for Rogue Deck Friday. Gather Strength, you can pretty much just get those energies you need. And then use Dragon Burst with a Muscle Band, knock out Evil Tall, Mewtwo. Yeah, Kingdra's a pretty good card. Flygon's also an interesting card. Once you're in turn before you attack, you may choose either player. That player has to shuffle his hand and enter deck and draw 4 cards. That is another interesting ability. I really like that. It could be cool as like a disruption-based deck. Maybe with Seismitoad, who knows? It's an interesting card. I want to try it out for sure. Nothing too special going on here with any of these guys. Yeah, nothing like nothing too special. This is the best card in the set right here. Best card in the game, pretty much. If it has a water, it does 40. It's a full art. Great card. Buffalan's also pretty cool. It does 120 damage to grass types, so it could be played with Seismitoad. I don't really know, in all honesty. It's an interesting card, though, to say the least. It could work well against Trevenant, but then again, it gets one-shotted by Trevenant, so who knows. Now, I actually think this is a pretty funny card. Honestly, this could be a fun idea to play, because it can attack twice if it knocks anything out, even though it can't knock anything out. So I don't know why it has that ability. Why does it have that ability? That makes no sense. Freaking whatever. But Rotiller could work well. Who knows? I thought of some cool idea, but even though it can't knock anything out. Anyways, go on to the items now. Bumblebee, weird card. Acrobike, I don't know if it will be played because we already have roller skates and bicycle in the format. It could work, but like I said, I don't really know if it'll actually be played or not. Aggron, Spirit Link, Archie's Ace in the Hole. Put a water Pokemon from your discard pile on your bench, then draw 5 cards. This card is pretty good in that regard. Like, you can revive Squirtles back for Blastoise. You can draw 5 cards. This card is pretty good, to say the least. Pretty good card for water-type decks. Dive Ball, same thing, good card for water-type decks. Plus, that's not the last we'll see of Dive Ball in this set either. The reprinted Energy Retrieval, not that good because we've already gotten Superior Energy Retrieval, but I still think it could see some play. Escape Rope they reprinted, which I'm glad about, and Escape Rope's a really good card. Experience Share they're reprinting. Nothing too special going on with Experience Share. Fresh Water set, not that really good either. Gardevoir Spirit Link, Groudon Spirit Link, Kyogre Spirit Link. This thing is also good for fighting type decks. Like Karina and Maxie's Hidden Ball Trick are good for fighting types because put a fine Pokemon from your discard pile on your bench and then draw 5 cards. Pretty good card. Professor Birch's Observation. Since N is rotating out and we've only gotten Shauna, Sycamore, we'll only have Shauna and Sycamore. Professor Birch's Observations could be a nice card to use draw support, but if Tails draw 4 cards, who knows? It's an interesting card. Rare Candy they were printing, which I'm glad to see. Repeat Ball, I don't think this is that good. I mean, I don't really know any decks that this would benefit from, in all honesty. Rough Seas is a pretty cool stadium. You can heal 30 damage from each of water and lightning types, especially in Mega Manectric Kyurem decks, so definitely an interesting card. I actually like it a lot. Scorched Earth is the same thing as Fiery Torch, but with also fighting types. I don't know if it'll work. We've already got Fighting Stadium, which is far superior to this card. So, yeah. Shrine of Memories is good. Sorry, I was taking a drink of my water. You can use cards from your previous stages. This could work well with Mega Evolutions to use their previous attacks. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. It's interesting, but it could work well with like Mega Charizard and like Combustion Blast. Who knows? Who knows? Silent Lab, I don't really think that's that good, in all honesty. Not really too special there. This is one of the best cards in the set. Sir, if your opponent knocked out a Pokemon, you may search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them in your hand. Like I said, I think this is one of the best cards in the set, if not the best. It's such a good card. It's just a really good card. It's just like Twins, pretty much, from Undaunted or whatever set it came in. This card is amazing. I really am trying to get my hands on a full art version. Weakness Policy is an interesting item card. I can see Tall players playing a couple of these in their decks. I don't really think it's that playable, but who knows. Shield Energy. I don't know why they didn't reprint Special Metal Energy in that sense where you do 20 less. But Bronzong players will definitely play it. It will work well with Mega Aggron. Wonder Energy. I don't really think it's that good. Prevent all effects of opponent's attack except damage done to fairy types. I don't know if this will be good or not. Who knows? I mean, I don't know. Trevenant EX Full Art looks sweet. Honestly, if I had to choose my favorite Full Art, it would be Sharpedo. It looks so blue and nice. Full Art Groudon looks pretty badass. So does Full Art Primal Groudon. But yeah, these are pretty interesting cards to say the least. Full Arts of Archie's Ace in the Hole. Pretty cool. Maxie's Ball Trick Full Art, which is nice. Nice that we got a Full Art of that. Okay, like I said, I'm going to try and get my hands on Teammates as best as I can. I really want this card really badly. Like, I'm going to beg for it, try and get this card. Now, here's where the money's at. They're reprinting Shiny Trainers, which I really hope they make Shiny Super Scoop Up, Shiny VS Seeker, Shiny Muscle Band, all that cool stuff in the future. Dive Ball, Shiny Awesome. I'm glad they made a Shiny Enhanced Hammer. That's going to be so sweet. Dude, Switch and Shiny Enhanced Hammer are probably going to be the 2 most looked after shiny cards. They're going to be like Ultra Ball, where people will trade like 4 Mewtwo EX Full Arts just for one of these. Shiny Weakness Balls, I don't think it's that good, but having these 2 is just going to be awesome. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this review of the Primal Clash set. I can't wait. It's coming out next week, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I'll have a pack opening of the set when it comes out and everything. So don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed. There should be another video going out today, which might be my Pokemon Gold walkthrough part 3 or a TCG battle video. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys on another video.